hate you.
Don't take another step! Bring the authority back or I'll break his neck! I swear to God, John! I swear to God! You made my life hell since Survivor Series! I will take no shame. I will find no guilt in doing this. I will make your life filled with regret for the rest of it. Any kid that you ever have will not be proud of their father, and this man won't be able to hold his kid in his hands ever again. Stop. What did you say? What did you just say? What did you just say? Hey, Jamie, get a mic, take a mic out to him. I want the whole world to hear this. I want the whole world to hear this. Say it again, John. Say it again. Say it again, John. What's next, John? Say it again.
I bring back the authority.
Whoa! What did you just say? What did you just say, huh?
I said I'd bring back the authority!
Ah! Woo! That's what I'm talking about! The authority is back, baby! Woo! Woo! What a way to end the year, ladies and gentlemen! Thank you, John. Thank you. But damn, you gotta know me better than that. I'm gonna kill him anyway.
We love it. Raw!
From the greatest day it's happening already! The greatest return in WWE's history! The Authority, they're here! Sweet day! Sweet day! The greatest power couple in the world is back in charge!
For the final We Love It Raw of 2014. Tonight is a very special show. Tonight is the return of the greatest power couple in the history of World Wrestling Entertainment. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you the Authority. That's right. The Authority is back. Thanks to John Cena and him caving in last night on the Cutting Edge Peep Show. It was monumental. It was special. And it was by far the best Raw of 2014. And on that note, I am the future. This is Mr. Caldero. And welcome to the very last Raw of 2014 called We Love It Raw.
And I'm going to say it now and at the end. Keep it real and keep it raw. Understand that. And the two biggest advocates on the web for Triple H and the Authority are here. Mr. Caldero and Chris Corey, the future. No one else advocates more than any podcast on the planet than us for Triple H and Stephanie McMahon. It's all plus signs on this side. We're on this side. If you're not on the Authority side, you're not on my side.
Mm-hmm.
And you see Brock Lesnar next and Paul Heyman associated with the Authority, that looks good.
Mm-hmm. It was very good. Thank you, John. Thank you. You're going to make 2015 special for Monday Night Raw. And on that note, let's start by who hosted Raw. The greatest tag team to ever step foot in the WWE. Edge and Christian.
Indeed.
And it was great to see them back because their excitement and they know what the fans want. And having them host the last Raw of 2014, they want the personnel wanted to know, hey, you know what? Listen, it's the end of the year. We want to give the fans what we want, and what we wanted is Edge and Christian. And I have to admit, they made good matches. They really made some good matches. What match?
Too bad Edge got stepped on his neck. Too bad Edge's neck was gonna be destroyed by the future of the WWE. The one that Bryan, to me, in the wrestling world, he is Jesus. He brought God to us, humans. Seth Rollins is Jesus and the future of the WWE.
Of course.
And his aggressiveness is appreciated on this podcast.
Mm-hmm. But what match from the matches that Edge and Christian made stood out to you the most?
To be completely honest, I saw Raw very late because I was doing something, had a drink or two, was having fun, and I started watching it at 12:16 at night. No lie.
Mm-hmm.
So I stopped watching Raw, fast forward through a lot. I wasn't too excited about the matches. I was more interested in everything that happened.
Right.
Rock coming out with the Edge and Christian thing. I think the stories took over everything. All the angles took over the actual matches.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I remember it was Ziggler and Rusev. I fast forward through it because come on, it's late. You know, I can't watch every match.
Right.
So I don't know. You tell me.
The one that I thought really stood out was the match between the Miz and the Usos for the tag team titles.
Yeah, that was cool.
No, it wasn't.
That was cool.
No,
I
it wasn't.
like that.
No, it wasn't.
The Usos, why not?
No.
They'll get it back. Miz and Sandow will get it back. Don't you worry.
Well, I'm not worried, but I think it was just not fair.
Or if they don't get it back, they're just going to WrestleMania. Him and the Sandow at WrestleMania.
Maybe this
What's a better payoff than them two at WrestleMania?
You got a point there. Yeah, you got a point.
Maybe, let's say they get a rematch at the pay-per-view and lose.
At the Rumble, right.
And that's their breakup.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Or maybe they don't have a match at the Rumble. They're just in the Rumble. And then that causes controversy.
Mm-hmm.
In the Rumble. Then in Fastlane, they have a match. No, they don't have a match. They have a rematch for the titles. Because they also get a rematch, don't they?
Yeah, they're entitled to a rematch.
They're entitled to a rematch. Let's say it's at the pay-per-view, Fastlane. Then that could lead to the breakup of Miz and Mizdow for WrestleMania.
Right.
That's what I see happening. I don't think they're gonna get the belts. Maybe that was just it was just a cool thing at the moment.
Right.
But they need to get broken up for.
I think they're going to start breaking up. I think it's going to start happening very soon now. I think last night's loss for the tag team titles, and then having the rematch, to cool off their steam against the Ascension. I think really.
Oh, you brought it up, by the way. What do you think about the Ascension?
They're pretty good. Okay, they're the next version of the Legion of Doom.
Boo!
But
Ascension
I
is lame.
I got nothing to say.
I didn't like them in NXT. I don't like them now. Boo. What else?
It's. I don't know how I'm gonna say this, but it's like The one thing that besides that match standing out, okay, the next thing that stood out to me, you're not going to like this. Big Show, Roman Reigns.
It was okay. They didn't have a match, did they? Big Show was at commentary.
I just got a nice message here from the one and only Venus. She wants to add her 2 cents into the show.
Oh!
She
okay,
said,
official statement from V-Net.
She says about the Big Show Roman Reigns segment that we're talking about right now.
Wow, in live time.
She says Reigns is going to whip Big Show's ass.
But of course, he is. He's gonna. She's completely right. He's going to, because Big Show has nothing to lose and Roman Reigns has everything to gain.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
It's simple math.
That's it. And
tell her if she got anything else to say, that she's welcome to talk.
I'm finding out right now. And she's all right, because if you look at it with Roman Reigns, this guy comes off a major injury. That could have possibly ended his career. You know, with the hernia and all that. That's something you don't screw around with. For him to come back, fight the Big Show. Not the Big Show, Roman Reigns. Seth Rollins, my mistake, sorry. That's how excited I am, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. And to finally get his hands on his former brethren, I think they're starting to do the build-up process. You know what I'm saying? Don't have him go against, like, big, slow guys. Like, you know, you have him against Big Show and other big, slow guys. Start getting him against the big-name guys. Who better than to start it off than with Seth Rollins? Because I think that's going to build him up to the Royal Rumble, to have him win the Royal Rumble. And then headline WrestleMania. Because what they're going to do with Reigns is completely different than what they did with Batista, though. You know what I'm saying? Because with Batista, they made him come back very fast, win the Royal Rumble, and then lose at WrestleMania. No, they're not going to make that mistake. And the mistake, I think, and if they don't make that mistake, then it's the right thing that the WWE has done. In my opinion. In my opinion. What about you? Do you think that the way they're going to do this with Roman Reigns is the right way of doing it?
I'm not shy of saying how I feel about Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns has so much potential, and I don't want to seem like a hater, but he's not ready to be at the main event at WrestleMania 31.
Really?
Maybe second to last main event.
Really?
I don't think he's ready.
You don't think he's ready?
I don't think that he became an individual enough.
Really?
And he hasn't grown from the Shield. You know how when someone has potential and you're disappointed? Not that he just hasn't grown as a in-ring worker. He still does his good moves, but he just hasn't grown.
Mm-hmm.
And I must admit, on Raw, he did do something cool in the match. Like a new type of slam, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was good.
It was kind of like a spear slam type of thing.
Yes.
And I like that. So maybe he'll win me over more moves in your arsenal, you know?
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of stuck on that. But I'm going to play the second Sound Slam of the week. First, you heard it in the beginning. Obviously, that has to be played first.
Of course.
Even though that happened very last. I think that's the good format we should start with. What we can't just wait for to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
We start first and then we go down.
Exactly.
Because that way we could get the passion sound slams out of the way. Then we can really observe everything. So here we go.
You get to a point when you have to make a decision of whether or not decision whether all of this is worth it or not. And because you guys have supported me my entire career, I made a special request so I could come out here and make this announcement in front of all of you. Is my career over? No. That is not the announcement that I came here to make. I am ready to compete, and will I be in the 2015 Royal Rumble? Yes!
Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Yes! Daniel Bryan is finally gonna be back in the 2015 Royal Rumble, which he wasn't in last year, and the whole crowd revolted, saying yes, yes,
Yes,
yes,
yes.
yes. So this is the first time in 2 years, at least, right? He was in the year before.
I believe he was.
This is the first time in that much time that he's in the Royal Rumble, and he was never this hot when he was in the Royal Rumble before. So what I'm saying is, he's gonna win the Royal Rumble
Oh boy.
because Roman Reigns is
Oh
not
boy.
ready to
Oh boy.
face the Beast
Hold on here.
incarnate.
Either going to be
Wait.
Reigns
Put it
or
closer.
Daniel Bryan.
Start it over.
Okay.
This is Venus.
Either one of the year. 2015 would be the year of Daniel Bryan again, or the year of Reigns. I don't see Seth Rollins or Ambrose or Bray Wyatt headlining anything.
Oh. So her opinion is it's gonna be either Daniel Bryan or Roman Reigns. But that me and her are not disagreeing here.
No.
I'm just a little more extreme with my point. Roman Reigns is good, and Roman Reigns will be the man. Do not get what I'm saying as him not gonna. He's going to be the man. I just don't think that 2015 is the year that he's going to be the man. I think he needs this year to show us his matches and his new individuality before he can get that big push. And I honestly could see next Royal Rumble, not this one. Roman Reigns wins that one.
Really?
I can honestly see that. But I think Daniel Bryan's been missed for so long, and he's so popular. They say yes all the time.
Right.
He won. He basically beat Evolution at WrestleMania 30 individual, one at a time.
Right. That he did.
Actually, 2 at once, and then 1 by itself.
Right.
So Daniel Bryan overcame a lot, and they want to see him defeat the Beast. The little guy defeat the Beast.
Like David versus Goliath.
Pretty much. No one believes in Daniel Bryan. They're gonna say he's injury prone now, and he's not ready to face the Beast. Don't you see it coming already? Brock Lesnar's associated with Triple H.
I do see it, but I don't see it being Daniel Bryan. Not this year.
I honestly see that. That's me.
Not
I don't
this
see
year.
Roman Reigns
I agree
still.
with Nessa. I agree with Ness. I agree with that 2015 will be the year of either one of those guys.
It could be both their years, but I'm saying the one with the title
It's going to be
Daniel Bryan.
Roman Reigns. I'm sorry to
I
say.
don't think so. I really don't think so. At least not at WrestleMania 31. Maybe if it happens late 2015, all right. But I don't think WrestleMania 31 will be Roman Reigns will be winning the belt. I honestly
I still think so, and I agree with Vanessa on this.
So you're saying he's gonna win the Royal Rumble?
Roman Reigns will win the Royal Rumble. Yes. Yes.
We'll see. I don't think that. Now that Daniel Bryan is back in the picture, I think he's gonna win.
But here's my question I'm going to pose to you. Who is the final two in the Royal Rumble? Or the final four?
The final four is the pre-mentioned Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns.
Randy Orton.
Maybe, yeah. I can see that.
And maybe Sting.
I don't know. Now you're reaching.
But not having him win. Because if they're going to have
Sting
him...
is not... I don't see Sting in the Royal Rumble. He's only big match draw guy. I don't... It's not... It's just like not even a good business move to put him in the Royal Rumble.
I don't know. I mean, it would be...
Do you know how dangerous a Royal Rumble is?
Oh, very correct.
And he doesn't know any of the superstars. For him to work with one superstar that's awesome is different than him working with a bunch of other superstars at once. Putting his life on the line.
Well, he got...
a bunch of guys he never really knew.
Well, we were just talking about, Reigns and Bryan being the final 4 participants in the Royal Rumble. Remember that? Vanessa just told me, my confidant, informant, just told me...
Founding mother of the show.
Right. That it's going to be between Reigns and Bryan as the last 2 man standing.
I can see that. Do you know what way I see Roman... Alright. I just thought of it now. This is a great booking to me. Like I say, what I say goes, right? Let's imagine. Daniel Bryan beats Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 31. After that, in some way, somehow, Roman Reigns sort of turns heel on Daniel Bryan and goes with him against the belt.
Roman Reigns?
Roman Reigns.
Turning heel?
Because think about it like this. Whoever's the biggest baby face is going to be it. You always have to... If somebody that's really hot is a baby face, you have to go heel. And the opposite also. If somebody's a hot heel, you have to go baby face.
Mm-hmm.
I think Roman Reigns is going to have to force himself to turn heel just to have a championship feud with Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
And that'll be awesome. Because Daniel Bryan is seasoned enough that he can make Roman Reigns look awesome.
Yes.
In a match. And who knows, maybe Roman Reigns wins. In a heel run. Wade Barrett had a good heel run.
Yeah, that he did. That he still does.
Sheamus, didn't he have a good heel run?
Yeah, he was the first Irish-born champion, and he beat Cena in a tables match.
So there you go. I just think that's just my... That's a good booking for me if I was planning things out. Because people obviously really want Daniel Bryan to win the Royal Rumble. And I don't know. I feel like it would have been hotter last year for Roman Reigns to win than this year. You know what I'm saying?
But
because it's a little more...
But here's the thing.
Staged this year. Last year he was naturally hot.
Okay, right.
He was
listen. I understand what you're saying. I completely understand what you're saying. But here's what I'm trying to get at. Daniel Bryan already highlighted and headlined WrestleMania.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay. Bryan headlined WrestleMania last year. It's time for somebody new. And that person is Roman Reigns. A man who never headlined a big pay-per-view like that. And now will be his time to shine. It will be his time to shine. 2015 will be the year of Roman Reigns.
It can be.
It will be.
I agree that I want it to be and it can be, but I wouldn't bet on... I'm not saying he's going to fail. I'm just saying that he's not going to be the main event. unless later on. I really don't think before WrestleMania he's gonna be in the main event picture. Do you see what they're putting in front of him? They're just putting weight in front of him, just to give him practice. Can't you tell by what they're doing with him that they're just throwing bodies at him so he could get better?
He's already better.
He's not already better. His promos are. You can tell he's reading something. I'm very particular. He's not natural at the mic like Dean Ambrose. He's not. He needs help, man. He needs someone to give him a pep talk, or let him say what he wants to say, or give him limited words, because it's not working out for me in that. Roman Reigns can be great. I say next year, in my opinion, it'll be a better go that he'll be the man next year. Because he doesn't have the matches singles wise to brag about anything. You have to think about that.
I still think it doesn't matter. I still think it's his time.
We'll see. Anything else about Raw?
That's it.
I'm sure there's other stuff. There was a Divas match.
I didn't care for that much.
It wasn't too important.
No.
It really wasn't.
No.
Another Tyson kid, Natalia. Blase blah. But if that wraps Monday Night Raw, do you want to just talk generals?
Yeah, Friday I went to the house show at Madison Square Garden.
Awesome.
That was good. Really, really good. We had fun. And Vanessa really enjoyed herself, for her first house show. I never seen a smile on that girl's face. And it opened my heart.
She had a Roman Reigns shirt on, right?
Yes, she did.
Awesome.
And it opened me up to a point where that girl needed something like that. And it was good to see.
It's great. It's a great experience.
We had great seats. We were sitting in bar stool seats. Section 205, Madison Square Garden. It was one of the best views we've ever had.
So who was the surprise return that you
Randy
witnessed?
Orton. Well, it wasn't much of a surprise because
Mr. RKO is
I know
back.
he was coming back, and he easily beat Kane.
Mr. Out of Nowhere is
He
back.
beat Kane easily. He really beat Kane very good.
Kane is the guy right now, though.
Yeah.
You need someone to get beat Kane.
The main event for the night was Cena versus Rollins in a New York street fight. And that was really good. Because what they did during that match, they interpreted storylines. You know how they do it for Raw and all that? They interpreted a storyline on a house show. And I thought it was interesting. Because on a house show, you just got matches. You don't have storylines. But they interpreted a storyline like what they had between Rollins and Cena. They interpreted it into the main event at a house show on Friday. And I thought that was unique. Because they had everybody interfere. Big Show, Rusev, not Rusev, Big Show, Harper, Ziggler, Randy Orton. But in the end, John Cena ended up winning the match. And that's how it ended. I mean, there was other good matches. Miz Dow versus, the Usos. Right? Ziggy versus Harper for the IC title, which turned out to be a pretty good match, by the way. You had Santino recite a super Christmas poem. And you had the Bellas, who were dressed up in Christmas outfits. It was really good. It was interesting. And they're coming back in February.
Total Divas?
No,
you mean Madison Square Garden?
Yeah, Hulk Hogan's going to be there. It's called the WWE Live Road to WrestleMania Tour.
Nice.
So, what I want to do is get a group of people to go. Whether it be you, me, Joe, Vanessa.
I'll go, yeah.
Her sister, because she's never been to a house show. Let me know. Hit us up on our pages, on Facebook and on YouTube. And let me know if you're very interested in going to the February 27th.
Everybody that's a fan already on the We Love It Raw Facebook, there's roughly like 11, 12 of us. You want to come? Let's go together.
Let's get a group together, and we want to get barstool seats. We are aiming for the barstool. We're really aiming for the barstool seats.
I'll just do whatever you guys do, man.
We're aiming for the barstool seats. So, anybody, Vanessa, her sister, Joe, you, my friend Melissa, anybody, Danny, anybody who wants to go to this show in February, let us know.
I got an older brother that might go.
Right. Let us know. We'll take money. We'll get the money together. You know, we'll start, like, we'll get money together. We'll build it up and all that. You know, each of us will chip in. And then we'll purchase the tickets. I don't want to do it late. I want to get the tickets, you know, in the possessions. Because that way, you know, we're good to go. But I think we should start doing it soon. And what better way
we can just record from our phones after people that went with us, and we'll put you on the show. Like a recording we got from
Vanessa tonight, yes.
We can do that when we go. One of the phones we can record it, and I'll just slip it in the show whenever we do the show that week. And that way we can have responses from a live event.
Yeah, and there will be on that Monday, on that Tuesday when we do the show, you know, We Love It Raw in 2015, on that day in February, there will be a special sound recording sound of the week.
Alright.
So that's what's happening, and that's what happened on Friday. So it's out there for February 27th day. If anybody wants to go, you guys are more than welcome to. We'll all chip in. We'll get the tickets as soon as we can, as soon as possible, because we all want to go. And I'm sure a lot of you have not seen Hulk Hogan in person. This guy will make you stand up. I've seen Hogan before on my birthday this year, and he is truly an icon when you see him in person. You have anything else you want to chip in?
Yes. The next pay-per-view is the Royal Rumble.
Right.
And I feel like this is going to be a good year. I don't think there's going to be many singles matches.
No.
I think it's going to be all about the Royal Rumble.
Mm-hmm. Yep. You're right. You're right. You're very right.
And I really feel strongly about that.
Uh-huh.
I feel like somebody may get screwed. At the Royal Rumble, like CM Punk did last year.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
And
Is that the one?
And it's gonna be 1 year since CM Punk left.
I know, man. I know. And a lot of people are saying he's not ready for UFC.
No, he's gonna fight at the end of 2015. So
He's not ready. A lot of people say he's not ready.
We will.
Did he pick a name yet?
He's CM Punk. He's CM Punk. That's it.
Oh, that was
He's
the
Phil CM Punk Brooks.
Really? That's the name he's going under in
Yep.
UFC?
Yep.
Really?
He said that that's his name, and it's always been his name.
Really?
He was that in the Indies. Why would he change it now?
I got a point there. Oh! Speaking of that, last week there was a new Monday Night War.
What was that again?
The one on Eric Bischoff.
Oh yeah, what was it? The mistakes. Or
The mistakes he made.
They also said mistakes WWE made.
Yeah, but mostly it lied on Eric Bischoff.
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, it was so for me. It's everything I knew already. It's not that it was. I feel like I say this a lot. If you don't already know this stuff, it's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
But come on, we know this.
Right, of course.
At least 85% of the things we hear, we know already.
Oh, of course.
They just put it in a nice bow.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and last night debuted a new WWE rivalries on the network.
What was that?
Edge and Christian and the Hardys.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, for those who don't know about that, watch that. For those who have been missing the Monday Night Wars, you're missing out on a very good series. Even if you've seen it before, watch it. Just to relive your childhood memories of the 90s.
Indeed.
And you got the Rumble coming up in 4 weeks for $9.99.
Man, what I must end with, as far as me, is that the best of clips, the audio that I got for the top 5 moments of 2014, believe me, you brother, I did my homework and I got some good clips. I got the 5 best moments, and I also got fan reactions of some of the events that went down. So it's going to be a real special show that it's not limited to a week. It's just something you could play all year round. It's the best of 2014. We're going to have the audios, and it's going to be its own show. We're still going to record something else, but that's going to be its own show you can play for weeks and weeks. So
Of course.
So
That's
I'm putting a big effort in that when it comes to audio, making it sound the best that it can. So I'm excited about it.
It's coming up this Friday,
And I
actually.
hope-
I think
yeah, this
coming up-
Friday
it's coming
we're gonna
Friday.
record it, and I'm really excited about it. Chris, you have anything else?
No, I got nothing else.
All right, this is Mr. Cardero. This is Chris Corey, Future, and shouts out to V-Ness for giving us that audio clip. We need more of that. That was a good spontaneous thing we did. We need more of those things.
Mm-hmm.
So signing off from the We Love It Raw crew. Keep it real and keep it raw, brother.